Liz Truss, who's now in charge of the post-Brexit negotiations with the European Union, has warned Brussels that she's ready to trigger Article 16. Well, Lord Frost has now left. We now have Liz Truss being in charge of these new EU negotiations over the Northern Ireland Protocol, but of course everything else that we have to deal with the French. This is going to be quite interesting because Truss, Frost, these guys are all on the same side. They're all essentially the same team, and people like Liz Truss, they can't really rebel kind of vocally right now, because if they do, then she has to resign and she has to obviously challenge Boris Johnson, and that's not how the Tory party does things. They have to wait for the perfect time. Right now, she's just trying to get her tasks done, and she's doing a good job because she does have a number of responsibilities. We're going to talk about this, but mainly it's this guy. So we got Mara Šefčovič, who's the vice chairman or vice president of the European Commission, who is very, very robust against Brexit Britain, and is one of our kind of main points of contact in terms of these negotiations. Literally a couple of days ago, he came out to say that, well, we need a reset in our relationship with the UK. I can't take this anymore. Lord Frost is annoying me. The UK don't really understand that. We care about Ireland. We really care about the Republic of Ireland, and they don't care about Northern Ireland. Blah, blah, blah. Usual stuff that we've been hearing for the past few months. Well, Liz Truss has come out to release a statement and also obviously kickstart the new negotiations. Part of the statement that actually directly spoke to Šefčovič is fascinating, because the majority of it is quite diplomatic anyway. We want to a constructive relationship with the European Union. The UK position has not changed. We need goods to flow freely between Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and of course the ECJ's role matters. We must pick the pace on talks in the new year. But the last paragraph is the most important part, where she has not only she hasn't changed the position, she's indicating even more strongly than Team Frost at this point, saying that if this does not happen, we remain prepared to trigger Article 16 safeguards to deal with the very real problems facing Northern Ireland and to protect the Belfast Agreement, or the Good Friday Agreement. A lot of people were kind of skeptical. I was waiting for myself for the past couple of days to see how Liz Truss would deal with these negotiations. Is she going to continue with David Frost's approach? A lot of people are thinking that she's going to be a bit soft or too diplomatic. But the fact that she remains prepared to trigger Article 16 actually does help, because Boris Johnson, at this point, is losing all this credibility. And one area that could actually help him is Brexit. But if someone like Liz Truss is going to be in charge of it, it's quite tough on Boris Johnson, because she's going to take the credit. So, well, I don't understand what they were thinking, because maybe they were thinking, if we give this responsibility to Liz Truss, firstly, it's obvious she's already Foreign Secretary, but maybe it will keep her quiet, and the rebellion. But the problem is, long term, that's going to backfire, because if it gets done, she's going to take credit, she's going to put it on her CV, and she's going to stand against Boris Johnson, and then that's it. She could become the next leader just by default, because she got everything done. Now, in terms of getting everything done, this is a list of all her jobs. She's got more jobs than George Osborne. So she does foreign relations, diplomacy, the Commonwealth, foreign aid also is under Foreign Office, Brexit negotiations, women equalities, which is actually good, because she's got that portfolio, but actually she's anti-woke. So she's been using it for the right reasons, and she's of course the local MP as well for South West Norfolk. She's got a lot on her plate, but she still has time to post selfies on Instagram. So she's done a good job. Now, you can't really criticize Liz Truss on that, but this could be the new task. The best way to assess her and her leadership and how she is on an international stage is this one: how she's going to deal with the EU negotiations. We'll see. Some of you are team Rishi Sunak, some of you are team Liz Truss, some of you are just team anybody but the Tories, and we'll see. I'm just going to sit here and analyze and just have fun and have a cup of coffee. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Wait for the next couple of videos. We've got a couple of more important reports and some non-important ones, because they're just ridiculous, about the Labour Party. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.